You didn't come to Earth to just kill time, to just watch your life go by you, to just wonder if you could ever have more, be more, live your dreams, be with the people who light you up, be happy, healthy. You didn't come here to just wonder if that was possible while you get distracted. What I know to be true is that you came here to wake up to the fact that you can have anything that you want. You can be anybody that you want. You can make money doing what lights you up. You can be abundant while also feeling abundant. And so that's the thing that I really want to talk to you guys about today, is that we live in such a society that promotes distraction incredibly. It promotes thinking that we're not enough, that we need to be something else, that we need more and more and more and more to ever be okay, to ever be enough. But what if you just took a moment to realize that everything that you are is enough right now? And I know that sounds cliche, but it comes down to that. It comes down to understanding the truth of who you are. It comes down to understanding that you are an infinite being having a human experience, and that all the things, all these limitations that you have on yourself, like we have to work hard for money, money doesn't grow on trees, and like only pretty girls get money, like in one of my videos, all the comments and all the limiting beliefs and all the conditionings that were being projected, I was like, wow, I hope that this shakes things up in people and the consciousness that is experiencing this video and these talks, because it's so possible for you to break the conditioning that has told you anything that doesn't feel like a life that you want to be living. If you want to be living a life where you only work 1 hour a day, but you make a shit ton of money, it's possible. There's people out there who do it. If you don't believe me, think about it. Is there somebody out there who makes money doing what you want to be doing? Is there somebody out there who makes money while they're sleeping? Yes. Like, you can do that. You can be that person that has that life, that makes money passively while you do the things that you love. I've set up a lot of things in my life now where I get to make money passively and also work with animals and volunteer on this horse farm and help this nonprofit grow and dream with these other people who are passionate about this farm here in Italy, because I decided and I committed myself to breaking the patterns that were telling me anything otherwise, that were telling me that I had to stay in this job that wasn't paying me enough, that wasn't appreciating me enough, that was just increasing my illness, that wasn't even paying me enough to pay to not be ill anymore. I was in this cycle on this hamster wheel, and I was like, I cannot do it anymore. I was like, this isn't the life that I want to live. And so I just plunged. Jumped. I was like, okay, catch me, universe. I will work like ruthlessly on deconditioning my mind, on no longer believing in these stories that I have been telling myself because of what I've been told about the world from people in this lifetime, from people in past lifetimes, from ancestors, from, media, from school, from all these things that have programmed you to think a certain way. Like, I remember this so specifically because I think that it's a really important part of my journey and my message, is that I was in a math class in high school, and the teacher said, this problem is going to be very hard. And I remember I was good at math, but I couldn't figure out that problem because I was told that it was hard, but I didn't normally have a problem with that kind of stuff, especially not on the topic that we were learning at that time. And I remember I was programmed to think that this was going to be hard, and now it's hard. And how incredible is that, to find that is, I'm like trying to run away from these flies right now. Italy, horse farm, it's just what it is, but it's worth the flies. Everything here is worth the flies. But I was like, wow, I was programmed, and it was so simple. It was so easy for that to affect my reality because I didn't have my awareness up. I didn't really choose, like, I'm not going to listen to that. Just because they're the teacher doesn't mean I'm going to listen to them. I was still a child, but like, we listen to people in media. We listen to people with a lot of followers. We listen to people who are in charge or have any kind of authority, or people that we trust and love. And then we start developing our thoughts and our patterns and our feelings because of the things that are said when we're not aware, when we're not awake. And so you don't have to watch your life go by. You get to choose to wake up, and you get to actually choose to look yourself in the mirror and say, where am I holding myself back? You are the only thing that's in your own way right now. And when you start to choose these flies love me today. When you start to choose that you can have everything that you want and live the life that feels most fulfilling to you and work as much as you want and do what you want and feel good about what you're doing and make the world a better place and be around people that you love and feel really healthy, when you decide that you can have that as your own life, everything else will support you in that. When you choose that, you don't believe in anything else that is not that, and you start moving away from all the shit, all the distractions, all the things that you have put in place to keep you small because of your conditioning and because of your patterns, when you decide to move those out of the way and commit to your future, ruthlessly commit to your future, commit to breaking these patterns, commit to making a change, commit to moving towards the life that you want and knowing that it's possible for you, choosing it, then everything will change and everything will support you. You can change your life. You can start right now. It doesn't matter if you thought of this idea of what you should be doing 10 years ago. Part of me, when I'm 10 years ago, when I started my health journey, my spiritual journey, blah, 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 I found all these people on YouTube and I was like, this changed my life. I want to be on YouTube. And I was like, okay, next year. Why didn't I do it last year? And then 10 years go by and I'm like, wow, why didn't I do it 10 years ago? And there was a part of me that was like, oh, I guess it's too late now. Why? You can start now. You can start right now. You can change your life right now. Let go of the past, clean slate. This full moon today, whenever you're watching this is the energy, is a clean slate. Let go of everything that is not serving you anymore. The stories, the beliefs, the illusions, the blocks, the cords, everything that is holding you back, holding you in this old energy, this old paradigm, this old dimension, this old way of being. Allow yourself to set yourself free by moving towards the truth, moving towards everything that's possible for you. Stop distracting yourself. Wake up. Just wake up. What is distracting you? Be honest. When I started doing events with one of my friends in California before I moved here, it was a few months before I moved to Europe, we had a sound bath. And we were talking about all the things that we're gonna let go. And I was like, I need to let go of distractions. I see clearly that I want this life. I want to travel. I want to move to Europe. I want to live in this new timeline. But I was in the habit of distracting myself socially, distracting myself with scrolling, distracting myself with reading. I was reading a shit ton, which is beautiful. But I knew that a part of me was doing it because I was afraid of my own potential. And when I say that, it's not something that's surface level consciousness. You have to look at the subconscious and think about the stories that are created about change. It's unfamiliar. Your subconscious might tell you that it's unsafe. Even just being in joy can be unfamiliar, and your subconscious would be like, how would we live in joy? We don't know how to live there. That's not safe. And then we start creating outcomes of why we can't live that life. And we start pushing it further away. But when you get control over your beliefs, over your subconscious, you can change your whole life. So I love these videos so much because I was honestly just kind of in this funk a few minutes ago before this video, and I was like, how am I going to make a video right now? We had a team meeting. There's a lot of tension in the air with the full moon today, and it was probably not a great day to have a meeting. My ex and I, whenever we'd have conflict, it always seemed to be on the full moon or the new moon. Our relationship was very sensitive to those shifts on Earth, and but what I realized in that is we are all trying our best to live the life that we want to be living, to be happy in the ways that we want to be happy, to help the things grow that we're passionate about helping. And what really matters is getting clear on your why, on your vision, on your dreams, on where you want to go, and choosing that and moving towards that, and having this love and compassion and passion in your heart, and allowing that to fuel you forward, and knowing that everyone is just doing their best given their circumstances, given everything that they've been through, given all the programming that they've been dealt with or handed, and just choosing to be at peace. When there was conflict, I just kept reminding myself, okay, it's okay to be okay. They don't have to know. No one ever has to know. I made a video on that. No one has to know that you're okay. You can just find that place in yourself, bringing your awareness to your breath in the moments of chaos, finding your center in the moments of chaos, and knowing that something beautiful is being born when things are just going crazy. That's the beautiful part of a full moon too, is that we focus on letting go of what's no longer serving us. And I swear every time I do a big ceremony, shit hits the fan and things change, and it seems like a lot of chaos. It seems like things are going wrong, but really they're making space. They're shifting things so that good things can be born, so that beautiful things can be born from the chaos. If you know, you know. I'm so excited about Baby Chaos. Baby Chaos is going to be my first ever horse, born from Ladybug, who we are almost at the point of saving. No news yet since yesterday's video, but the 5 horses should be saved soon. We did put a 50% down payment on all of them, and they were approved. So we're just waiting to sign the contracts. But that was because of you guys and your generosity to the donation or to the GoFundMes. And I'm so, so grateful. So grateful to be here with you. So grateful to be in this timeline, to be speaking of these things, to be filled with this life force energy, because I know that this is meant for me. Like the way that I was feeling before starting this video, and then just walking out here and be like, all right, Source, speak through me. And now I feel like me again, and I get to go back down there and to the farm, do farm stuff, talk to the vet. Well, I don't talk to the vet because I don't speak Italian yet, but do some horse feeding, just be in my own energy again. It's very important to find your center and to know who you are and all that you've been told about who you are, to start to wake up and remember the truth of who you are. My goodness. These lies. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. Leave a comment if you feel called to do so. If you don't know what to say, let's say long live Ladybug and her family and friends, because we are almost there. Arlo is doing much better. He has 4 more days in the cone. He got a dog bite, but he didn't even realize that it was a dog. He's so sweet and so happy, and he was just la 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 and ran past a dog that was on a leash that was not really interested in new dogs running by him. But it was so quick, and he's fine emotionally, physically, and other than that, I'm an Italian resident now. I didn't tell you guys that. That is a thing, and I'm working on getting in the Italian system more so, and kind of not growing roots here. But like this meeting today, it was really nice to further deepen the talk of our dreams on the farm. And I talked about this yesterday, but being like, we were talking about what we see for ourselves on the farm, and I was like, wow, well, this whole talk of like a wellness center and being able to hold retreats for you guys and anyone who wants to come would be so amazing. We're building glamping tents, and we're going to build this studio that looks over the farm. It's up on the hill, and we can go on horseback riding things and do sound baths and energy healings and all these different amazing things, which I'm so excited. So that was what I was talking about, was my dreams in that regard. And then also working with the animals, saving animals, and growing and healing in my own ways too, and learning and teaching and all the beautiful things of being a human in this timeline. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.